All right, guys, first mod is done. Can you tell what it is? But let me show you what we actually got the truck for. So it was $57,455. So that was the price of the truck. We ended up getting it for a cool All right, guys, we are here actually at my church. If you guys don't know, I am now a pastor here at Brigantine Presbyterian Church, but I wanted to talk to you about why we went through and went to a STX, which is a base F-150 50. There it is, Pastor K. That's my name. That's my. I've been here for 4 months now. Love it here. Love being the pastor. Having a great time doing ministry. But of course, I still have my fondness and fun with you guys on the Staying Mode channel. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is, if you're interested in following the church story and what we do with preaching and the food pantry, all that kind of good stuff, I'll put a link down below. You can follow our Facebook page for Brigantine Presbyterian Church. Excited for that. But you're here to talk about right there, Bane. That's right. Actually, we have a name for the truck. We're calling it Bane. All black base truck, STX 50. But what I learned was it wasn't as bad of a drop off to get a truck that's not all the frills. And I'm excited about it because it is a truck that has a key fob where you actually have to use a key. And I was like, oh, I don't have a remote start. But guess what I found out? I do have a remote start. I just have to use the forward pass. But let's take a look. So, truck, I know. We got to get tinted windows. We have to get ceramic coating from our friends at Flash. There's a lot to do. We're going to have fun. We're going to take it slow. But I wanted to showcase to you a few things. Then we'll get in and take a drive. But let's unlock this bad boy. Some of the ideas I have, I'm going to probably put a cat skin leather kit on here. But these aren't bad. These are actually upgrade, I think, from the standard cloth. But the cat skin has a heated and cooling element they'll add into it. So we'll have fun with that. This dash is not bad. You get 2 screens. But let me show you what we actually got the truck for. So it was $57,455. So that was the price of the truck. We ended up getting it for a cool $50K even. So that's pretty good. These 24s are starting to really, dealerships are giving good deals. So I think we got a good deal. And the fact that we're going to do our performance parts with it, boost it, exhaust, all the fun. What I want to showcase to you is what we can do with this truck, that even though it's not a higher premium model, to make it premium. Maybe steering wheel, some leather. We'll work with our partners and some sponsors to do that. But really think it is not a drop-off to get an STX trim. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I was told that STX is not a trim, but it is a variant of the XL, which is an appearance package. I digress. XL, STX, XLT, Lariat, Limited, Platinum, Raptor, it goes on. But the greatest thing is, this is going to be fun. I do want to get a lighted Ford symbol. But yeah, I think we're going to have some fun showcasing to you what you can do to a basic truck and go from there. But let's hop in, let's go for a drive and talk more about why I love this base truck. First drive, and we have a name for our STX, basically base leftover 24 F-150 50 10-speed, and that is Bane. That's right. We've done a lot of superhero names, but it's time for some villains up in here. So we have Thanos, the 1,000 horsepower Dark Horse, but welcome Bane. I think the name is tough. Of course, Bane gets juiced up and he's stronger, so we're gonna boost this F-150 up the way Bane does. I can't wait. Super excited. But I want to talk to you about my first drive, my first impressions of this 2024 STX F-150 50. So this is a very stripped down version. I'm not trying to flex. I'm not used to having a
more of a base truck. I've always had Raptors. We've had 3 Raptors on the channel. We've had, of course, a limited power boost. So we have about 4 F-150s that were pretty much all bells and whistles. And I got to say, I'm very pleasantly surprised on how I'm not missing what I thought I'd miss. These screens really changed that for me. And if you're in the market for a 24 leftover like I was, you know, these screens really like make you feel like you're in a premium car, especially at night. And what I was pleasantly surprised about, which I was shocked about, is that you still have the drive modes. You have the tow haul, you have the sport, you have the off-road. The drive modes are really cool. And with the new dash too, that digital dash, which I love. You know, I'm a Knight Rider kid. I love the tech, and it's here. And I don't miss it as much as I thought. Yes, we don't have the leather seats, we don't have the air-conditioned seats, we don't have some of those things. But this is really what's going to help the plan for this truck, which we want to boost and make fast. So we didn't have as many frills, which of course weight is power. Of course, some of you said, why don't you get a single cab? I love single cabs. My boy boosted F-150. But the problem is, I personally feel for my lifestyle, the crew, Super Crew was where to go, because the family, the dog, church, all the fun, festivities. I want to see what it's like to have a build with you daily, but it's going to be, you know what, super fast, super fun, super reliable is our plan. So that's why Bane is here, and we're going to do that step by step, and I can't wait to showcase it to you. But to get back to the truck itself, I really love the fact we do have the huge extended fuel tank. So we have over 600 miles to empty, which is great when we first got the truck. It does have 331 gears. I would have preferred 373 for drag racing, but we're going to just add more boost and have fun with that, and we'll see how that goes. Also, I don't have the rear glass that moves back and forth. Only person that misses that probably my dog, who wants to stick her nose out of there. But for me, it's fine. It's not a problem. And some of the things we want to do mod-wise are, I'm debating whether to get like a cat skin leather kit in here. Let me know what you think, and we should probably do like maybe a brown or a red even. So we'll see how that all goes, and we'll showcase that to you. But all in all, I'm really a fan of this setup. I love the look of the truck. And just so you know the price, we can talk about the price. The truck was $50,000. And we did finance it for 82 months with Ford credit. You know, it is what it is. 7.9% is what Ford's offering for 84. So we took that, and I'm very happy with that. I think, you know, for what I do, I don't buy cars outright because of just the business model for YouTube. But what I think is exciting is that good deal, good price, good spec. Now, yes, why didn't I get a 23 or a 22? What I like to do is showcase the latest and greatest that are out and how we make them fun and fast and modify them. So we did that with the 24 Dark Horse. We're going to do that now with the 24 F-150. Now, of course, there's some things that you do know. There's difference between the 5.0s, with subtle differences with the Mustang and the F-150. This is belt driven, so you don't need oil pump gears. We're going to dive into all that with Whipple and Evolution when we get there. But I want to put the cart before the horse for this build. I just want to say, out of the box, this truck, I gotta start saying truck. I've been watching me have a truck. This truck is so nice to drive. It's huge. It feels so big to be out of a Mustang and to be in a truck, but it's just nice to be in a truck. And I understand why this is the best-selling vehicle in America. Well, I don't know what, 55 plus years running. It just does everything well, nicely. It's comfortable. And what I do like is that it's pretty peppy. When I put it in sport mode, I put in a little bit of a foot brake, and it goes. Now, you know, it is 400 horsepower. We know we're not going anything crazy here for now. But I think what's exciting is that the potential is there. Exhaust, you know, headers, of course the Whipple, of course the visual mods. And I'm excited because when you always grab a Raptor, which is like 80 to 100 grand, or you grab a Limited, which is like 80 grand, and you're so high up, what is it like for the common price, the fair price, especially in this economy with how things are so expensive? Get a $50,000 truck, put 10 grand into it, 15 grand yourself, and you have a truck that's faster than a Raptor R, faster than almost everything from the factory that's an ICE V8 truck, and it's yours. You personalize it, you know, with the mods and the tech and the spec. So this is kind of the exciting thing. And we've never done, believe it or not, a boosted F-150 V8 build on the channel. So we're going to showcase that to you. But I just have to say, I think Ford has done a great job by taking, now some of the base cars, base trucks that I've seen before, you know, they were just, the screens weren't even this big. You didn't have Apple CarPlay. You didn't have a lot of things. Like, I know the XLT has a heated seat and a remote start, but the STX is just that right there where it's not just, it's just a little bit cheaper than the XLT, but it has that look. I love the blackout package. The blackout package is really good. Now, there is an upcharge for a 5.0, but, you know, we want the 5.0. It does have auto start, which is, you know, helps with gas. But, you know, I think right now we drove it from Virginia. We picked it up. We're averaging 17.2 miles per gallon. And that's not bad, considering that I've done some romping on it here and there. So we'll eventually put 93 in it. I think the dealership probably put 87, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. Any F-150 STX or just base F-150 people in the chat, please comment below. Let me know what you think, if we should get cat skin or some other recommendation for a kind of, I don't want to do a seat cover. I was kind of getting something more. These aren't bad though. Like, these cloth seats are not bad for just being cloth, you know, heavy duty. But the thing is, I have a husky, and that dog's hair is going to find a way to make a braid itself in these seats. So leather would be ideal, especially for any spills or things. And, you know, the kids are eating. I like leather better for that. But when it's cooler outside, this material it's so good. I do know cat skin has a heated seat element that they can put in that, you know, remains to be seen. Also, just some things with the interior I might want to change is, I actually love the layout of the dash. I might want to upgrade the steering wheel. It's not leather wrapped. I'm sure there'll be something we can upgrade that to as well. But appreciate you. Let me know, comment below what you're looking forward to as far as the first mod is concerned. Is it visual? Is it performance? Find out. Stay tuned, because you know it never ends, and the Bane build is here. Appreciate you. All right, guys. First mod is done. Can you tell what it is? Let's go.